Hi, I'm Julian. Have you ever seen and rode this blue bike in Melbourne before? You might notice that they have disappeared from the city street. After 10 years of providing the city with a different way to get around, Melbourne Bike Share ended its operations forever in 2019. Why do some cities continue to run bike sharing programs for years, but the development in Melbourne is challenging? My research compares Melbourne with three other cities: London, San Francisco, and Toronto. Some shortcomings in Melbourne's urban construction and program operations were identified. The first finding was about the cycling road network. While Melbourne's cycling road density is not low, it is too poorly connected. It means that when you are riding the blue bike in the city, you may have to detour or mix with other motor vehicles because there are no bike lanes in front of you. Secondly, the size of the Melbourne's project is too small. 51 stations and 600 bikes are far below the size of city's population. It could only provide a minimal service area and level. Worse, few stations were penetrating the inner neighborhoods. Although most bike sharing stations are located next to existing public transport stops, which provides a convenient transfer, it pushes travelers into an awkward choice scenario. You may not find the blue bikes near your home or work. When walking a short distance, you may see them next to a tram stop. Then you ask yourself, if I have to walk some distance, why don't I choose a tram? In other words, the service offered by Melbourne's bike sharing is highly overlapping with existing public transport and loses its last mile character. Next, Melbourne's project did not adapt to environmental changes and users' needs compared to other three cities. The projects running in London, San Francisco, and Toronto are constantly adapting station locations, expanding the size, and even add new types of bikes as they grow. However, Melbourne's station locations and station numbers did not change in 10 years, even after the city introduced the free tram zone. The government's attitudes towards funding for operations and partners left Melbourne Bike Share without the financing and adaptability to make the necessary adjustments.